Hey everyone, it's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. I have a really fun shaker birthday card for you, but before we get into that, I just wanted to remind you that I still have Assemble Me kits for the Jolly Mail. I've taken away the Color Me kits. I've heard your feedback. I'm going to be changing that one around, but I still think the Assemble Me kit is cute and easy, especially if you're a beginner crafter. $20, you get supplies to make 8 cards, 2 each of 4 designs, plus envelopes, etc. I do have a reveal video showing what's in the kit, and then I'm going to have a video in the next couple of days sharing how I assembled the kits. So all of the information is linked down below. It's $20 US. I also have some mystery card bundles left, like 15 or so. So I've put these on, I marked the price down from $35 to $30, and that includes shipping in the US. You're getting 15 handmade cards by yours truly. Mostly Christmas. We're going to be getting close to holiday season anytime now. So if you would help a fat girl out and buy a mystery card bundle so I can get them out of a laundry basket and get my guest room back to the way it needs to be, I would really appreciate it. So this card was initially being made for Scrapbook Pal. That's what that was about. But I went ahead and decided to go with a different design for them. And you can check that out over in their channel. So what I've been trying to do the last couple times I've made cards with you guys is use a paper that is old. Like I did it with the flamingos and the Echo Park paper. And this is a paper from Simple Stories. It's a birthday. I don't remember when this came out, probably 3, 4, 5 years ago if I had to guess. And I've been hoarding it because it's so stinking cute. And I've decided to go ahead and use it. So I'm using the big Make-A-Wish. I think it's called Big Make-A-Wish Die, actually. This was what I had. And initially, I cut it out of Designer Series paper, but like this white kind of pattern paper. I'm going to change that. Like I cut out probably an hour's worth of footage out of this card because I struggled. I struggled. Okay, so I am using 2 small stitched squares to create a shaker element. So we're going to have 3 frames. Initially, I wanted them to be like presents. I was going to wrap twine on them, tie a bow. I just didn't have room for that, so I skipped it. But using 2 of the smallest stitch dies that I have, I cut out 3 different shaker elements. So we have the base and then we have the actual frame. These are little tiny and baby, but they actually worked out okay. I didn't have any issue with them. So yeah, but I was a little concerned. So when I design for Scrapbook Pal, I have to use stuff that is available in their store. And sometimes that can be hard when I have retired things, etc. So here I am playing with the layout. You can't see it, but I actually have my layout drawn out on that piece of cardstock. I would have left that footage in, but you can't see it anyway. But initially I was going to do 1 in the corner, 1 in the middle, and 1 in the other corner, and I just didn't care for that. So once I get all those done, we will work on the sentiment again, and then we'll move on to the shakers. So I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for all your love on the Gerda Steiner post. I really do appreciate it. It really is an honor when craft company reach out and like, hey, we really love your work. Would you work with us? And I'm like, yeah. There's another one that I'm going to be working with. I had some reservations, but I think that will be a pretty good partnership, and it may be ongoing depending on how it goes with you guys. So we'll see how that goes. That'll be in the next couple of weeks. I haven't even placed my order yet for what I want. So yeah, so here's what it initially looked like. And while this is cute, the issue I had was the Make and the Wish, they're together. So cutting it apart looked really, really weird. And there was really no way to cut it so it didn't look like they were connected. So I was like, well, scratch that. But I wanted to keep the A's because I wanted the A's to be in a different pattern paper. That's just what I had in my brain. You guys know how my brain gets sometimes. I'm going to be stubborn until I get what I want. So that's what I ended up doing. So the next few cards from Gerda Steiner are actually going to be Christmas cards because 'tis the season. I'm really excited. I also I have a new photo set up for my holiday card series. And you guys, I am like obsessed. I cannot wait for you guys to see the pictures. The next video will be next Wednesday. Oh my gosh, so stinking pretty. I'm going to try to get into the Monday, Wednesday, Friday mode with you guys. You have to let me know if 10 a.m. Central works good, or if you'd rather it be earlier, like 8 a.m. Central. I know for my international friends that we're completely on different time zones. So, anyway, yeah. So I will be posting regularly Monday, Wednesday, Friday from now until December. Christmas Day is when my holiday card series ends. And we're going to be starting the holiday card series soon, which is unbelievable. But I am so excited. You guys know how much I love Christmas cards. I have so many great ideas. I want to start pre-filming. So yeah. But anyway, my setup for my pictures, chef's kiss is so good. So I went ahead and cut it out of pink, and then I added the A's. Ta-da. And then I was like, oh, the stars, they need something. So I brought in little scraps of glitter paper, and I'm going to cut out literally, see the stars between the A and the W, and the little tiny star by the M and the E. Those are what I'm cutting out. I know. So I am going to bring in the teeniest, tiniest size of the double-sided paper. You guys know if I'm going to do little tiny baby dies like that, I want double-sided paper adhesive. And I'm going to be bringing that in because I cannot do those little tiny baby pieces without it. So yeah. So if you missed it, I posted a pink ween, so like Halloween, but pink card for Scrapbook Pal Speak of the Devil. You guys know I don't do Halloween. So if you would be interested in the dies that I use, just let me know. It's the Big Fright dies by Tim Holtz, and then it's the Spooky Friends stamp and dies from Sizzix. If you're in the US, just message me. You can email me at TheJollyFatElf@gmail.com, leave a comment, email me, get me on the Facebook group, Facebook page. Let me know if you would be interested in those dies. I would be happy to sell them to you because I'm not gonna get a chance to use them again, and they are really kind of hella cute. So definitely. What did you think of my pink card? I thought it was hilarious. Sometimes you're on Instagram and you've looked at 52 cat videos, and then all of a sudden you get home decor. And like I just got one today where someone was shopping in Home Goods and they found a pastel pink ghost and a mint ghost. And I'm like, I didn't even realize this was a thing, but I thought it would be fun to do a completely different card than what was expected. And my transition was really cool. So go watch it. Go watch it and leave a comment. Comment on my Instagram. All of your engagement is genuinely appreciated. So yeah, I'm excited. I have renewed for crafting. You guys know I go in waves. I think it all depends on if I'm in depression or depends on my mood. But yeah, I am pretty excited I'm just excited. So I am gluing down all 3 frames to a piece of transparency film. This is actually from Transparency Films from when I taught. There are thicker acetates out there that you can buy, but I have like 100 of these. You know how it is when you inherit things from former teachers, you just have all of the things. So I'm going to cut those out, cut them apart, and then that is going to be, I should have left them like this. Misty, you Toto bird. Hindsight is 2020. I totally would have left them together if I'd thought about it. Dang. Yeah. If you make this card and you have a piece of acetate or transparency film like that, I wouldn't even bother cutting them apart. Just leave them together. So I have some foam strips. I bought 2 different sizes of foam strips off Amazon. And they are pretty good. The release paper is almost damn near impossible to get off sometimes, but the adhesive is good, and I haven't found that they pop off or anything like that, and they weren't very expensive. And they're so much easier to use for shaker cards than trying to piece, dimensionals or even the what's it called? The Scotch foam tape. You have to cut it in such tiny little pieces. It just made sense for me to invest in these foam strips. I'm using some diamonds from Diamond Painting to add to my shakers. I've got some purple, got some pink, 2 types of pinks, aqua, and I think a little bit of white. I'm not putting a whole bunch in these shakers because I don't want them to be over full, but I am putting several different colors in there. And Timothy gave me this idea. I was like, what am I going to do with all these extra diamonds? Like, seriously. And he was like, I put them in shaker cards. I'm like, that's genius. So I kind of put together all of my extra ones separated by colors, and you guys have seen me use them in, like the one on Wednesday, diamond drills. The last couple of shaker cards I've used these diamond drills. So I have an idea for kind of a shaker card 101 style videos. If that is something that you would be interested in, just let me know. I'm also considering Patreon again. I know you guys put the bug in my ear, and I'm like, can I do that? I think I could do something like thank you cards once a month and maybe bundles. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if that's something that you would be interested in, and etc. It really would depend on the price and the level and all of that whoop-de-doo-dah. But yeah, we could do a Zoom call. I really need to learn how to use a camcorder to record or to live stream on YouTube. So I don't use a DSLR. I use a camcorder. So I'm not really sure how to go about live streaming with that. So here was my original thought process, and I felt like that was getting lost and the yellow was just overwhelming. So I'm going to bring in a purple, and do that instead. So this is just my standard kind of card, sketch, where I put a full piece of paper. This is 4 1/4 by 4 1/8 by 5 3/8, and then a little strip that's like 2 inches on the side. Like that is a go-to. That's a go-to for me. And you guys are probably tired of seeing it, but it works. And it worked for this. Like I didn't like them in the 3 different spots. I felt like they almost look like a film strip. I think they turned out really fun. So I'm just adhering these with liquid glue, starting at the top, trying to get them as straight as I can. You guys know me. If you know me, you know I'm crooked. I'm crooked. So this is about done. What else do I need to tell you? So yeah, Assemble Me kits. I think I have about 15 left. I can always make more of those because I had enough supplies to make 30. So $20 again, and then plus shipping in the US. Shipping's running right about $5. If you want cards, etc., and you need them quickly, place a separate order, or you can place it all together and I mail it all together. It's completely up to you. Mystery card bundles are available as well. Those will ship separately from the kits because those are already in bundles. Like all I have to do is slap a label on them and get them in the mail. So I appreciate you if you have an opportunity. And then I've added new cards to the Etsy shop. But other than that, that's it. I cut out a black for this because I wanted a little bit of drop shadow. I felt like this pattern was getting lost in the background, and just a little scotch of black I felt like really grounded this and made it less likely to blend into the background. And again, it's just the tiniest bit. Here, I'm checking to see where I need to put my foam strips and where I need to put my liquid adhesive, because the part that is touching the shakers is going to be liquid adhesive, and the other is going to be it's going to be popped up because what it's on is popped up. So I'm going to get those on, and I went ahead and took off the backer sheets. Again, this backer is a little bit hard to get off, so I was like, I'm going to get glue everywhere if I don't take care of this right now. So with that done, that's it. Here it is in real time. So much fun. So thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I really do appreciate you. If you haven't already, I hope you'll hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave me a comment saying hello. This card will be available for sale probably next week. Yeah, hopefully, maybe I can get it up this weekend. You guys, I'm behind, so I will do my best. But anyway, that's it. I will see you Monday for another video. Bye for now.